I think it is true. All right. We are live. Rita's got us on the Penguins. Wah, 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 from the Glass Academy. That was show number 4 of the 12 Days of Holiday. All right, Rita, come join me. So Rita's going to join me here. We've got Sam on the camera. Hi, Facebook Live Nation. Okay, we are ready.
We're ready.
Okay, Jake and I were out of town last week. Items made here we're going to go over. It was really fun watching from a distance. We'll start out with our first piece.
Aha.
To give you an idea of scale in Rita's hands, I would say that's like a good glass of Coke with ice cubes,
Yeah.
right?
Delicious.
If you're an orange juice drinker, the black and white, that would be really nice. That would show up really nice. Milk would look great in there.
Yeah, I think this is my personal favorite piece out of everything in the Annealer reveal today.
Okay, so that was our warm-up.
Lovely.
Then I believe we did next was Tanya's piece. And I like showing it in hand so you get an idea of the scale. This was a pumpkin mug with 3 leaves, a nice solid base on there so that she can set it down. She has a straw, a pumpkin straw, I believe, that she drinks out of it. And that was a special commission. It's got the little GA logo on it. What do you think, Rita?
I think it's delightful. Super cute.
I like how the leaves are across, so like when you're drinking out of it, someone else would see them.
Yes. And this little leaf right here makes it a little extra comfortable. So,
I like it.
yeah.
And then if you're left-handed, you would have the swirl in front of you. And if you're right-handed, the person across from you gets to enjoy that. Okay. Do you want to say, streaming Comcast is coming in 2 weeks. We're trying to get them to come quicker. So the Annealer reveal, what was it? Thursday, the experimental show. That kind of glitched out and got really bad. So we're going to show you a couple things that happened during that show, but you didn't miss much. Jake and I, were out of town. It was fast and furious. But here.
Perfect.
All right, get that back up. Okay, next was this guy. So he'll be on our show Tuesday, and I think against your dark sweater that you're wearing, he shows up really good.
Aw.
Look at that carrot nose. So these are all done with a torch. They're attached on and the eyes. And the jester hat I thought was a really cool feature. They wrap the trail around it and then cut it in half. We don't do glass scarves on a lot of our snowmen. And the reason that is because appendages are kind of things that can bump off. And I also like the glass scarves. I like the fabric scarves that we do because then it's like more tailored to your taste. So if you're putting it in a room and your style is green and you have everything green, you could do like an orange scarf so it really stands out, or every season you can change the scarf. I think it's to a lot of people who have grandkids or small children, it's a way that they can start to interact with some art by picking out and cutting a scarf that they like.
Yeah.
Maybe an old pair of pajamas that they outgrew and they could cut the leg of the pajamas and then tie the scarf on, and it's a great memory of spending time with the snowman. He's
Super
fun.
cute.
Okay, so then we traveled on. We have 2 more pieces to show you, and then we're going to show you the furnace. We've got class starting, so we're not going to dilly-dally here because they're going to be rolling to class next. So this particular snowman, I'll pull him up in the light. I am not going to pick him up. He has all these great features on him, the buttons, the stick arms, the great nose, the lovely hat. However, over here, you can see there was an error. Sometimes when we make the glass, if they're not joined at just the right heat, the glass will crack. And so this one has a crack. It's not saleable. We're going to actually break it and recycle that glass and put it in our recycle tank to use. And I don't mind sometimes that happens. I mean, we are showing you out on the show, glass does break. There are many things that happen to us that never hit the gallery floor or you never see for sale, because that's the reality of what glass does. I know Rita was at the Renaissance Festival and she was working outdoors and acorns would fall from the tree or there was all this crazy stuff that happened. So not everything we make is like off the pipe and a shining star. Yeah. That happened at the Renaissance, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it was scaring a lot of people actually, the acorns falling.
Yeah. Next to us on at the Renaissance where we're outdoors, it's the oldest tree, oak tree in Michigan, over 400 years old. So it's kind of cool. Okay, the final piece. I'll pass that on to you. This is what Joey made. This is a crackled mug. So in here you can see where the glass, the color technique was dipped in water and then pressured open. So you kind of got this layer of a black and a white.
Wow.
It's got a nice solid base on it, so it's nice and heavy. And I would say that would hold, you know, a good 20 ounces.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one's- yeah.
Oh yeah.
Solid handle on it, or a blown handle on it with a black dragon back.
Yeah.
And for Joey to be able to make all these items with this isn't the style of glass he uses. He uses soft glass over a pipe or a torch and makes small items. So this was really nice that he was able to come visit us and pop in and do this.
What a gift.
I know. So if you entered the contest, eNews at Glass Academy the night of the show, and you sent us in or you answered the email that we sent out, and you answered in there, you're entered to win this. Each week it's between 100 and 200 people, so you can your chances are pretty good. And we've given out lots of prizes. So all you have to do is answer the question. Also on Tuesday's show, let's see if we can get it behind white. This was a really cool color technique Jake did. And this is one of our wine tumblers. And it just has a really cool pattern and technique on it.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, hold it in your hands. It's like winter, like you want to just nest with it. It feels super comfortable in your hands.
Yeah.
I could see like eggnog with, what do you add the liquor in? Rum. Yes, rum. Thank you, Sam. And then ice cubes in there. That would be like a perfect holiday toasty by the fire.
Yes, and you can have a matching outfit. I feel like that'd be really cute too.
With your like woolly, fleece-lined
Definitely.
pajamas, and you're like, oh.
Yes.
Okay, the final thing I'm going to show you is the furnace. What happened on Thursday, Chris is working on rebuilding the furnace. That does take time and energy. So we are going to head over there, and I'm going to pass it to Rita so that Sam can work. This is what our crucible looks like. This is what we melt the glass in. Now it's at an angle to show you. Normally it sits flat. So think of like a boiling pot of water on the stove. If you have it on the stove and it's rumbling, boiling, it's kind of moving through and mixing. We don't melt the glass so much that it gets that hot, but there still is some movement. So this furnace, this pot will last a while, but eventually it gets like these cracks in it. And when it has the cracks, that can no longer hold glass, right? So I'm going to show you our furnace and you can see what the inside looks like. I believe Jake did a video of this. That's on one of our channels, but it's not pretty. Our equipment here, it doesn't